had their law licenses suspended, and they want you to vote for them for judge.
Yeah, in fact, one candidate for judge was convicted just last month of a felony and is still on the ballot.
With Election Day tomorrow, our chief investigative reporter, Jeremy Finley, had some hard questions for these judicial candidates.
And Jeremy, a lot of these voters may not even know about these candidates' backgrounds.
Yeah, Marius, Tracy, let's be honest, when you go to vote, you may not know a whole lot about the people running for judges. So you may not realize when you vote tomorrow in Davidson and in Williamson County of the disciplinary backgrounds of two of the candidates for judge.
So this is all of Williamson County.
When Connie regularly maps out her campaign trail,
We've got neighborhood walk sheets.
she knows what question she could face along the way. If someone says, wait, aren't you the lady that's just been convicted of a crime? How do you respond?
That's a good question.
The longtime attorney was just convicted of a felony. The attorney representing her in the trial, Paul Walwin, once had his license suspended for 6 months by the Board of Professional Responsibility for failing to timely represent his clients. Both are running for judge. I know there will be people that will say, are you kidding me? How can I vote for someone that's been repeatedly censured and someone who has been convicted of a felony?
I know, it's amazing. Yes, they should, because if they can do this to me, they can do it to anybody.
She's talking about her felony conviction after prosecutors say she knowingly hid her client and the woman's child from DCS, a longtime critic of the state agency.
DCS is just a dumpster fire.
Regularly says that DCS improperly went out of county to obtain a judge's order to get custody of the girl. But prosecutors say regularly knew DCS had custody and hid the girl anyway. Ultimately, as a judge, you have to follow the letter of the law. But in this case, they say you willingly ignored it.
Well, the letter of the law would have been for proper jurisdiction.
In her appeal to try to regain her license, she writes important context was omitted from both the indictment and instructions given to the jury.
You can't be convicted of a serious crime if it wasn't a crime in the first place.
As for her own attorney, who has been censured repeatedly by the board for misconduct, Paul Walwin regained his license years ago and denied our request for an interview, citing, among other reasons, that the disciplinary action took place several years ago. Past and present problems that keep neither off the ballot. Obviously, your law license has been suspended. You can't practice law. After this interview, are you going to campaign some more?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, Jeremy, if she has a suspended law license, can she even run for judge?
Well, Tracy, she argues that she can because she says all that the state requires is that you have a law license in order to run for judge. We checked. That's exactly what it states. However, according to the administrative offices of the court, the Board of Judicial Conduct has the legal authority to suspend a judge who has been indicted of a felony. So if she wins, we will likely see how this plays out in court.